There was never a moment when my heart truly forgot you. Days came and went, seasons changed, and countless faces crossed my path, yet none of them carried the feeling that your presence awakened in me. People often say time changes everything, but time only taught me one thing. Some connections leave a mark that cannot be replaced. No one is going to get close to me because I don't want anyone but you. Those words aren't about loneliness. They aren't about refusing the world. They're about knowing what my heart has already chosen. I could pretend that moving on is easy. I could smile, laugh, and tell everyone that everything is fine. But deep inside, I know that what I felt for you was never ordinary. Every morning begins with memories. Every night ends with quiet thoughts of what could have been. I still remember the little moments that most people would have forgotten, the conversations that lasted far longer than they needed to, the smiles that appeared without warning, the silence that somehow felt more comforting than 1,000 spoken words. People have encouraged me to open my heart again. They've told me that someone else will eventually come along. Maybe they're right. Maybe life does have unexpected chapters waiting to be written. But right now, my heart refuses to write anyone else's name across its pages. I don't compare people to you because that wouldn't be fair to them. Instead, I simply recognize that what we shared cannot be recreated. Every bond is different, and ours carried something rare, something that made ordinary moments feel unforgettable. If you ever wondered whether you mattered, let this answer settle every doubt you ever had. You did, more than you probably realized, more than I ever managed to explain. There were days when I wanted to tell you everything that lived inside my heart, yet fear convinced me to stay quiet. Fear whispered that honesty might push you away. Ironically, silence created the distance I feared the most. If I could relive those moments, I would choose courage over hesitation. I would say exactly what I felt without worrying about the outcome. At least then, you would have known the truth instead of wondering what was left unsaid. Life has a strange way of teaching us lessons after opportunities have already passed. Only later do we understand how precious simple conversations really were. I hope you found reasons to smile, even if I'm not the reason anymore. I hope your dreams are growing into reality. I hope your heart is protected from the disappointments this world sometimes brings. Loving someone also means wishing them happiness, even when that happiness doesn't include you. Still, there remains a quiet corner inside my soul where hope continues to breathe. Not the kind of hope that demands or expects, but the gentle kind that simply believes miracles can happen when least expected. Perhaps one ordinary day our paths will cross again, perhaps we'll exchange a smile, perhaps we'll discover that the feelings we tried to bury never truly disappeared, or perhaps we'll simply be grateful that we once shared something beautiful. Whatever the future holds, one truth remains unchanged. You became part of my story in a way that no one else ever could, until the day my heart learns a different language, which, if I'm honest, I don't believe it ever will. It will continue. Carrying your name with quiet gratitude, remembering not only what we had, but also what you taught me about love, patience, and the courage to care deeply for another person. Even if the world keeps moving forward, a part of me will always treasure the chapter where our lives met, because some stories never truly end, they simply continue living in the hearts of those who experienced them.